So far, we have made lists by repeatedly consing together elements. This is a pain in the butt. Fortunately, there's a built-in function that makes things easier. This is the list function. This function can take in any number of arguments and produces a list from them. So we could say 1, 5, 3, 4, 2, 5, and it produces the cons1, cons5, cons3, cons4, cons2, cons5 empty list that we're used to. You can see each argument I gave to the list function got put into the cons list. I didn't have to give it the empty item explicitly. It automatically put it in the right spot at the very end. Per usual, we can make a list of whatever we want. So let's make a list of strings. This is a series of phrases. Oop, gotta make sure my quotes are right. Of phrases. So I have here a list of 4 things. Each one is a string. This is a series of phrases, and then the empty list. You can do this the same way using cons, but the list is a lot shorter. You can even make lists of lists. So if I do list my name is Dr. Bart, and then I'll make another list. I like dogs. And one more list. My dog is named Ada. Close it all off. I've created a list of 3 elements. Cons group, another cons group, and a third cons group. And then there's the final empty. Now, this list is composed of of 3 lists in turn, which means that the first list has 4 elements, the second list has 3 elements, and the third list has 5 elements. But the outer list only has 3 elements itself. When you make a list like this, you can still use the first and rest as you normally would. So to get the first out of a list, I call first on the list, and to get the remaining elements, I could call rest instead. So otherwise, it works just the same as we would if we were using cons.